Hello YouTubers. You may have seen my Will It Do a Burnout video with the VTM4 light I had on this pilot. It's out right now because I cleared the code. I just wanted to show you I got this new scan tool. Maybe you guys can let me know if you want me to ramble on through on this scan tool. I just got it, so I'm not very familiar with it, but so far I really like it. So right now I'm showing a code. I'm going to put it on OBD2. OBD2. OED. Select it and automatic selection. Let's see. But so far I'm really liking the scan tool. It's a Honda two-way communication with Hondas only, but I own many Hondas, so to me it was a good investment. But it does also read your normal OBD2 codes on anything. That's what they claim. Anything that accepts OBD2. So I have two codes found. Okay. And we're going to read those. This CO340, I have no idea what that means. I haven't really looked into it. But this is the suspect right here. So we're going to just replace it and see what happens. As you can see, this thing's got 250,000 miles and their original O2 sensors in here, so I don't really think it's a loss, even if that's not the problem. But a lot of times engine codes will trip the all-wheel drive systems to not work. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this. And that's it. It's cleared. Okay, I'm going to go out and attempt to get that guy out of there. Here we are under the hood. Luckily it's the front bank that has the problem. As you can see, the O2 sensor is down there. Not terrible to get at. So first thing I guess I'm going to do is unplug the connector. So there we go. This is a 5-wire sensor, so it's not your typical O2 sensor. I bought a Denso oxygen sensor or air sensor, whatever they call it. It's just, I didn't trust buying a cheapo $10 one off Amazon. These are around $100, but if it fixes my problem, it's worth it. I got it to break loose. I did have to use this patented cheater bar here, but I don't know if I can get in there. Now it's just hand tight. I have the plug unplugged. Have to get another bite at it with this crow's foot. Oops, sorry about the crap camera work here. I'm really glad it came loose, because I think the alternative would have been to cut the wires and then get an impact on there, but what if my sensor I just ordered was the wrong one? Then I'd be screwed. Looks like we're getting hand tight. Just zoom in on my hand real quick so you can't see anything. And that's it. This is what an O2 sensor looks like with 250,000 miles on it. So it looks like the new sensor works. I plugged in the connector, and it does connect right into the vehicle harness. I don't know if this is common, but this is nice. It comes with a little bit of anti-seize compound to go on the threads. So I'm going to put a little bit of that on there and then thread it in, and we'll have this install complete. It's a pretty easy job so far. I got it started by hand. I'm going to continue to thread it in. It's kind of hard. I'm just going to have to block the camera again. Okay, so that's seated. I'm going to put the fancy crow's foot deal on there. Oh, this is difficult to do with one hand. There we go. Okay. Go ahead and tighten that up. And then, okay, I got the connector started. I'm just going to push it in, listen for the click. You want it to be fully seated, otherwise you'll defeat the purpose of installing a new part. I'm going to go start it up and see if the code comes back. So I'm back in the car, I let it warm up, and the check engine light came back on, but the VTM4 light didn't, so I think I fixed that problem. So it still looks like we have a code here. Just going to go ahead and click on that. I just did this earlier, so I already know what the code is. I'm going to go ahead and open it. This CO338, I haven't dug much, but I can't really find much on it. But that doesn't concern me. My real concern was that my all-wheel drive wasn't working, and although burnouts are awesome and fun, I have a really steep driveway, and I live in Minnesota, and it's miserable getting up it without the all-wheel drive. So I'm happy that so far it looks like I fixed my problem with the all-wheel drive, like I said. This thing's had an engine light on forever. I've never scanned it to see what it was. So this may be the underlying code that's been on for a while. Just recently, though, is when I had the VTM4 light come on. So as long as that still works, I'm happy. So it appears that changing the oxygen sensor did fix that problem. I'll dig into the other code. If I find out anything, I'll let you know. Thanks for watching.